How crazy is it that you can wife up Beyonce, but you know what I'm saying, you still got to have a little piece on the side? It's
Hey,
crazy.
no, no, it's. I think when once you hit that level,
Mm,
it's called privilege. You know, it's certain
mm,
things that just come with just being that big. You know.
mm. I mean, that was the story. Like, you remember when the whole like Jay-Z and the Solange fight and the affair and stuff like that? Like, a lot of people were saying, like, should Beyonce stick around? Like, is Beyonce really gonna just take cheating? But it's Jay-Z. Like, where can she go? Can she get a bigger or better guy than Jay-Z? Like, if that was you, because I know you got a wife, right?
Hmm.
So like, I don't know. It's like it's tricky to put yourself in those shoes. But let's say you were Beyonce. Like, would you leave Jay or would you stick it out because you know your guy's got to be and it is what it is?
I can't say if I was Beyonce because I'm not I just can't say if I was Beyonce. Now I can say if I was Jay Z.
Mm,
I can't think and put my mind in the frame like that. You have to ask my wife that. You hear me?
mm,
But on the end, you know, niggas don't cheat for love.
mm.
You know what I'm saying? You feel me,
Facts.
child? Niggas
Hey,
don't
it's
cheat for love. Women cheat for a whole different reason than what niggas cheat for.
mm,
But these days, the internet got ladies so fucked up. You know
mm.
what I'm saying? Especially with that what that list of places that they go on the first date.
That's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, yeah, I saw that. I saw that. So like for you, I know you're wifed up, right? So like, you know what I'm saying, you got your situation handled, and I know your wife was going viral a few weeks back because Adam. I don't think Adam had seen your wife before. I think Adam was like knocked to the floor when he saw how bad your wife was.
No, that was the first time she's ever came to Melrose and everything. You know, that was the
No
first
way.
time Adam and them saw her. But yeah, yeah, I'm married. I'm happily married.
Mm,
Um, but I love the idea of the polygamy.
mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
love the idea of being the polygamist.
Okay,
You
I
hear
need to
me?
know more about this because I've heard stories about this. You know what I'm saying? I've had a few in the past. I've had a few girlfriends where I've like, what about this polygamy thing? And they ain't trying to hear it. They ain't
They
trying
not
to
trying
hear
to
it.
hear it.
Nah.
Trout, you gotta listen. You gotta stand on what you're saying. That's all I'm saying. You gotta let them know you the catch, Trout. You hear me?
Mm, mm.
Trap is trying to practice polygamy. He needs 20 women that's eligible and hey that he could pick from, that he could choose from, he could go on dates with. To
Listen,
see if
20 women, like, bro, like, straight up, like, juggling, like, I ain't even, I'll keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real with you right now. Like, I'm barely juggling one woman right now, okay?
oh
But,
she giving you hell. Do she give
no,
you
no,
hell,
no.
Trap?
No, I'm saying I actually I met someone recently. I'm kind of vibing with them. You know what I'm saying? It's just early days, but what I will
Okay.
say in the past, when I've been in situations where I've been messing around with maybe like couple chicks playing the field, that shit's a headache. That's too much. It's keeping one person is happy. Like it's hard enough.
Hold
How are
on.
you keeping 20 bitches happy?
Being yourself. Now listen,
Mm.
this is all I'm saying to you, Trap. Does she know who you are? Did
Hey,
she know who you are before you say it's the early stages? Did you meet her with her knowing who you are, or you met her out getting Starbucks, or y'all got Starbucks over there?
yeah, yeah, we got Starbucks. I ain't meeting girls in Starbucks. I feel, you know what? I'll keep it real with you because I actually we spoke about this in the DMs, and I thought this would be a hilarious conversation for me and you to have. Like, I'll be honest with you, I don't feel like I'm that smooth. Like, I ain't trying to say that I never get girls. You know what I'm saying? I can talk to a woman, like I can talk to a female. I got a little bit of riz once I get going, but I ain't a player like that. Like, I don't really approach a lot of girls, or like I ain't never really juggle hella females or anything like that. But I'm trying to like understand the female mind, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get better at this, but like for me, like my experience is like I always felt like I wanted to meet a girl and have her not know what I got going on so that she likes me for me.
Exactly. Which
Mm,
is hard to do, especially since the internet. You hear
yeah.
me?
Yeah, for real.
That's why I asked you the girl that you vibing with right now. Does she know who you are, or did she did you
She
find her on the internet or off the internet?
I found her online, but not like through. So like, I'm all right. I'm gonna keep it. I ain't even trying to say too much, but what I will say, she didn't fully know what was going on. She knew that I was kind of into. I had like a media career, but she didn't know the full extent. But I feel like now she does. And it's like, I don't feel like she's treating me different or anything like that. But at the same time, you know, when a girl, like, I speak to a girl and I'm like, oh, do you know what I do? And they be acting like, no, I don't really know. And then low key, like, if it's me and I'm meeting a girl, I'm looking up everything. I'm doing my research. You see my videos. I'm about to make a 4-hour video before I go on a date.
She lying. She know exactly what you do.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know, man.
It's I'm very trusting. Like, often I'll just believe what people say, and I feel like that's sometimes a problem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because when the honest person never expect for a dishonest person to be dishonest.
I listen. I've had my heart broken before, and it's tough when you believe someone's an honest person.
But
And they ain't.
I'm talking about, man. Listen to me. I done been so sick over a motherfucking woman, man. I'm talking about can't eat, can't sleep.
Yeah.
Sick like a motherfucker. You hear me?
I've been there. I remember when I was like, I had my first heartbreak when I was like 15. I was probably like 14 actually. And like, I liked this girl in school, and like, I kind of asked her out, and she told me, she was like, yeah, like, I'll go out with you. But it was like the end of school for like summer. So I was like, will you go out? Like, let's go on a date. Like, let's go out. And she was like, okay. I got her number. And then all summer I was trying to meet up with her. And there was just every time there was an excuse. And I got I was sick over that. Every week I was just like, oh, can we meet? And she's like, nah, my granny's sick. It's my auntie's birthday. I'm lost on a desert island. There was an excuse every time. But I never wanted to believe she didn't like me. I was sick over that girl. I was like, damn, like, just the most unlucky girl in the world. I was just waiting for that date.
You doing all right, long as you ain't never had a girl pull a gun on you or any kind of crazy shit like that. You winning.
I ain't gonna cap. I had a girl pull a knife on me one time.
Oh yeah, knives is the equivalent of a gun over there, though, right?
I did look. I ain't gonna say this was the reason, but only time I dated a Chinese girl. I ain't never messed with a Chinese girl before, but she was kind of tough. I don't know what it was. I don't know what the situation she'd been through, but she was cooking me dinner, and she'd had a few too many to drink, and like, she kind of had the knife in her hand, was kind of like getting a little antsy with me with the knife. I kind of got a little scared, and she ended up just. I ain't gonna say too much, but I was okay in the end. But I had to not go back for that one, bro. I wasn't going back for seconds.
No, man, you done drove her crazy. You don't even know what you done did.
You know what it was? I feel like she was like a chick that, like, she liked power. Just her, I could tell, right? You know what it was? I could see her talking to me while she was holding the knife, and I feel like I could tell she knew that while she was holding that knife and talking to me, she had a little more power over me than usual. And then she started to lean into that shit, and she started to ask me a few questions I wasn't trying to answer, but she got the knife in her hand, and I'm kind of like, yo, let's just like put dinner aside for 1 second here. That was scary. That was a scary situation.
Man, I'd have been in a few scary situations my motherfucking self, man. That's all I can say, man.
So, have you ever had a female pull a gun on you?
Shit, I done had females threaten me. You know how, listen to me. I done had so much crazy shit happen to me, Trap, just dealing with different type of bitches, man. Different type of, I'm talking about country, city, pretty, straight. I'm talking about so many different situations, man.
So
yeah, I done had a crazy bitch pull a goddamn gun on me. I had yeah. My first girlfriend shot her own self.
Yo, no, for real, that's crazy. I shouldn't laugh. That sounds serious. I shouldn't laugh. That might not be funny.
I swear to God.
Did she pull one of those little pink guns?
No, man. She shot herself with one of my other guns. But listen, the crazy part is it made me stay for like 3 more years. You would think it made me leave, but it made me stay.
That's crazy. So wait, that was the one that shot herself. You stayed 3 years after that.
Yeah, I stayed 3. It bought her 3 more years. Because it really scared me. You know what I'm saying? I had it, but man, I done had bitches stalk me. I done had all kind of crazy shit, man. Like just trying to prove a point. You know? Yeah.
I feel like so. I want to ask a few questions now. I got no. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to answer anything you don't want to answer. At the same time, like, I don't mean to offend anybody with anything I'm about to say, but let's keep it real. You're kind of an alternative person. You know what I'm saying? You're a woman. You're married to another woman, from what I understand, right? You identify as a woman,
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
and so.
I'm whatever you need me to be. If
Mhm.
whatever makes you comfortable, Trap. You hear
So
me?
do you just deal with women, or do you deal with men too, or you like women?
Now listen, dealing with a nigga would be gay, Trap. Deal with
Okay,
no what a nigga
okay.
like me dealing with a nigga.
Mm. Me too. Me too.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, so
Exactly.
would you say, is it fair to say that you kind of would play like the masculine role in a relationship generally?
I am just genuinely me.
Mm,
God made God made me Hellkat.
mm. Okay, so
I'm not playing a role.
let me ask
I'm
you
being
this.
myself.
But let me ask you this then. You're Hellcat. Is
Uh-huh.
Hellcat the one in charge? Is Hellcat the one making the decisions?
No man, listen. Hellcat, it's a difference between Kathy, it's
Mm,
a difference between Hellcat,
mm.
and it's a difference between Catfish, my nickname. You
Hey,
know,
Catfish, the nick. Okay, okay. I want to know the
that's
story
my
behind
nickname.
that nickname for sure.
Yeah, shit, man. When I was born, my older brother and them said that I love water when they put me in the bathtub. And I had big eyes, and they said I looked like a catfish. So they
Mm,
named me Catfish, man. Catfish a little bad motherfucker, man. Growing up,